Says 3 service members were killed in a bomb attack in eastern Afghanistan Saturday. Casualties play a big role in determining the length and extent of U.S. involvement there. But national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin reports money is also becoming a major factor.
An errant NATO bombing raid left 9 Afghans, among them women and children, dead in southern Helmand province over the weekend and elicited a stark warning to NATO from the Afghan president.
They must treat Afghanistan as a sovereign nation. Sometimes we have statements from them that reflects as if they are not aware that they are working in a sovereign nation.
If that attitude exists, it may be the result of the U.S. taxpayer having spent nearly $1 trillion on the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq since 9/11. The Defense Department continues to spend $5.6 billion a month in Afghanistan, nearly $1 million per service member each year. Further, last year, the Pentagon estimates it spent $1.3 billion rebuilding Helmand province, whose population is 80,000, about the same amount of foreign aid as the U.S. State Department gives annually to Egypt's 80 million people. And the single largest line item in the 2012 defense budget is $13 billion to train and equip the Afghan military, most of whom are illiterate. The U.S. has already spent $28 billion to train Afghan security forces with the hope of eventually transitioning control to them. The White House pushed back on the notion that cost would dictate how fast the president draws down troops in Afghanistan, a process that is supposed to begin in July, just as it had not, the White House says, influenced the president's decision to send 30,000 surge troops in 2009.
He didn't ask for a bill for how much it would cost. He wanted a policy that had the best chance of succeeding at achieving our goals.
A view echoed by some experts.
I actually don't think money is going to be a big concern. I've done some simple calculations that suggest the price tag of this war, while it's huge, is not going to change that much, even if you try to accelerate the drawdown a bit. And if you were to do that, the chances of defeat go up quite a bit.
Military planners estimate the war will cost about $700 billion when it winds down in 2014. O'Hanlon warns it will still cost U.S. taxpayers at least $600 billion, even if the drawdown is accelerated. Shannon?
Jennifer Griffin live at the Pentagon. Thank you, Jennifer.